Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Johan here from Big Five Fitness, and I'm here with Travis again, and he's just going to give us an update on how he's gone this past week with the diet and the training. So, how'd you go on the weekend?
Yeah, well, obviously, I don't know when I last updated you, but I had a weekend in between there, and it was a weekend I went away camping. Did change my lifestyle a little bit in terms of not having as many alcoholic drinks and whatever have you, but still found on Monday morning the result was quite, well, it's a backward result, let's put it that way. Not all the way backwards, but it was a kick, and you know, when I weighed in Monday at boot camp, I was, full of fluids, I suppose, and indicated to me that I need to try extra hard this week. So I was pretty determined to get to my 3 kilo loss by the end of this week, which is today, Friday. And I'm happy to report that I made it, but only just. But I made it, and that's the point, that I'm hitting targets. And that meant that I had to lose, quite a bit more this week because I'd had those extra snacks, I suppose, whilst camping, and probably a few extra beers that I probably shouldn't have. So, yeah.
Yeah, so look, that's fine. And you know, we've talked about this during the week, and you actually you got determined this week that no matter the fallback, you were still going to hit the goal this weekend. This week, so Friday morning you went for an extra session at the gym, did a hard workout, and just made sure you lost those extra
So I
ones.
suppose this week, after doing boot camp Monday, I then decided to run Princes Park Tuesday. Did a little bit of a calf strain Tuesday, so then I still did boot camp Wednesday, but restricted a little bit on the running. Thursday I recovered, and then Friday this morning had an early morning conference that I had to be at, but still made sure that I was up and determined to get there. I need to lose 400 grams this morning from when I weighed myself at 5:10 this morning to when I finished my workout, and made sure that I lost that 400 grams during the workout to hit the goal of now 3 kilos really since the 1st of February, which is essentially working on weeks, but you know, the end of this week being the 15th, we've hit the 3 kilos, so the first 2 weeks is the 3 kilo mark, which is I suppose a good result.
Yeah, so that's awesome. And obviously this morning it would have been a lot of fluids lost within that session, but that's not the point. The point is that you hit your goal, and also those fluids are what sometimes makes you look a bit and feel a bit bloated. So that's really important to get rid of those as well. And that's, so you've done really well. You trained hard this week. Your boot camp sessions have been good, even though Wednesday we had a little bit of a setback where you couldn't do all the running.
Couldn't do as much running,
you still worked as hard, and you probably got more rounds of the body weight and resistance training. Yeah.
Without having to run 50 metres or close to 100 metres, I suppose it was, up and back, I was moving from one exercise to another very rapidly. So a lot more push-ups and core work, and even with the resistance and the weight. So I was probably doing double that. So and then obviously this morning, a bit more restricted with the calf, so we're not doing the calf again, and got onto the rower, and that was, I suppose, an eye-opener of rowing 1 minute on, 1 minute rest, 1 minute on, 1 minute rest, and doing that for 20 minutes was definitely a workout.
So that's awesome, because so I instructed you to sort of do a bit of interval rather than just doing a straight 20-minute slow row, so to speak. So, and also with the rower, you get the advantage of not having any impact on your calf, so you can still get your interval training in without having to get that high impact. So now you've done really well this week, I reckon. I mean, you're actually, for the long-term goal, you're ahead.
A little bit advanced, yes. Yeah. But I expect to be early on, because I think the weight early on is going to drop off easier than what it is at the pointy end of the time period. So we've obviously, this is the second week in, so we've got another 10 weeks to go of what we've set our target of the 12 kilos in 12 weeks. So we're a little bit advanced now. Yeah. And that's where we're trying to be accountable to make sure that we're doing that. And obviously the diet's changing a bit and slowly getting better with that, and watching what we eat, and still need to improve, but that's where it's hopefully go.
Very good, Travis. So we won't keep it too long because people get bored with the video. Even though I get excited about the video, Travis. We're
Good.
very excited. So we'll stop here and we'll give everyone an update after the weekend again, see how we've gone. And obviously this weekend you're going to be on track and.
That's the aim, yes.
Yeah, that's the aim. So yeah, go for it and have a good weekend. And we'll catch you next week.
Cheers.
Cheers.